Hey, I'm Ryan Naylor, and this is how to play Wildfire by Seafret, a song introduced to me by my student Helena. Thank you, Helena, I really do like this one, and it's got a nice little picking part to it that I wanted to share with you today. If you have not done so already, please do subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. It really helps me out enormously. Thank you very much. Okay, firstly, the tuning for the song. We are in E flat standard. That means that every string has gone down 1 fret, 1 semitone, and 1 half step. So across from low to high, we have E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat on the top, okay? Everything works as normal, just sounds that little bit lower. Okay, so straight into the intro part. Let's have a look at this picking pattern. What we have the thumb picking the bass notes on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a G chord in position here. Only a G chord actually up to string number 2. We don't need the high note for this chord. And what we're doing, we've got these index and middle, and what they're doing, they're alternating between strings 4 and 3 and 3 and 2. They're kind of picking at the same time, back and forth on the ands, on the upbeats, and the thumb is on the beat. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you want to get nice and confident with that first. Just grab your G chord, back and forth. Now the thumb is going down, the fingers pluck upwards. A bit of nail helps here on the fingers, but if you don't, it's not a problem. So the first measure is that G chord. Then we're going to go to an E minor, and the picking pattern stays the same. So E minor. You can just do that a little bit. G, E minor, G. Just getting used to that picking pattern. Once you're okay with that, then you look to add in the last little bit. That E minor, we're just on it for 2 beats. 1 and 2 and then there's this. A slide up to the D note, the 5th fret on the A string, using your 3rd finger. It's kind of like we're doing a C-shaped chord, but off the D note. Playing what is a D add 11. Okay, so you go E minor for 2, and then that 3rd finger slides into the 5th fret on beat 3, and then we have this kind of triplet rhythm. 3 notes inside of 2 beats. That's what a triplet is there. Quarter note triplet. So that all together goes like this. I didn't mention the picking on that D add 11. The thumb moves to the 5th string A, and then the index and middle take strings 4 and 3. So thumb, index, middle. Again, that all together is. Do it twice, and that's also the start of the verse. It's the same progression at 12 seconds in the tune, and it goes like this. You think you know all about it, and it seems you are wrong. She hit it out of the bar before it even begun. So we did a total of 4 times, and then it changes 27 seconds, and we go to a C chord. Now grab a C chord. The picking starts as it was before, with these fingers starting on 4 and 3, and then 3 and 2, and then we're going to go up to 2 and 1 on beat 3, because we're staying on that C chord. Okay, those fingers are moving between the string pairs. Now we do that once for the C chord, and then we go to an E minor for 2 beats, same picking as before, G for 2 beats. So that together goes like this. Then we have a B minor chord, bar chord, coming off the 2nd fret of the A string, and the picking pattern there is like for that C chord. I think this is how they do it. This is what the notes I'm hearing, but I'm not entirely sure whether they get extra fingers in there. but this is the version that I'm working with. Open strings on that last pick to get you back to the C chord again, and you do the same thing again. She's a spark, we were. Chorus at 42 seconds. This progression here is we start on the C. Just going back and forth between the two string pairs as per the verse. Now I think there's a G/B, there's a move just before we go to an E minor chord. I'm not entirely sure it's that, but that's what I've written down. C, 2, 3, 4, C, G with a B bass to E minor. For 2 measures, C, G, and then we go to that D add 11 with the full grip. So that on that, after that 4th beat, the end of beat 4, I'm picking strings 1 and 2. But the second time, I pick 1 and 2 to take me back to the C. Break it through this love is like wildfire. And then at the break at 1:11, it's the intro part played twice. Verse 2 at 1:18, it's the same as verse 1. The chorus at 1:47 is the same thing again. Let me play that chorus all the way through because I did it a bit chunky before. So it's chorus, we're going like this. I might try and sing, let's see how we go. Cross the fingers. We are bound to each other's hearts, cold, torn, pulled apart. This love is like wildfire. Through my words now, I'll be true, I can't stop this breaking loose. This love is like wildfire. Got that kind of vibe. On the second chorus though, we go that wildfire bit where we're playing the intro again. And 2:31, we do the intro, picking apart again as we do the first bit of verse 1, and then we hit into the chorus at 2:45, and then same as before, we do those that wildfire bit 4 times, and then the outro is the intro part played twice, and then we end on a G chord, and that's the song. Okay guys, hope that was useful. You can get tabs for the sections on my website. If you did enjoy it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon for another guitar lesson. Goodbye.